What inspired me to start Spirit Juice Studios? Well, the long and short version of it is, at the time, there was no one out there creating high quality Catholic media, specifically videos. And so I always just asked the question, why doesn't someone do this? Even when I was young, I was like, why doesn't someone make like good Catholic stuff? And then I found out that that's a way that God would speak to me and say, well, why don't you do that? And so I really started Spirit Juice Studios to help create good quality Catholic media. So Spirit Juice Studios, we have grown. We're over 20 employees right now. We have about 20,000 square foot headquarters right outside Chicago in the suburbs. Big post-production facility, production, whole bunch of stuff that we have going on here. We're doing anywhere between, say, 30 and 40 projects at the same time. We have, just a great team that's able to execute stuff, and we're doing things, everything from short online web content to long-form documentaries that are airing on TV, comedy specials, a whole bunch of stuff, and we're just really honored and blessed to be able to do a lot of great work for so many awesome Catholic organizations. I would say the most difficult thing about starting the company has been making decisions. It's hard, probably for everyone, but for me, I've struggled with so many things where it's like, is it the right time to do this or to do that? To purchase this or to hire this person or to grow in this capacity or not? And, owning a business, you're, it's lonely at the top is a saying. I don't think it's for business, I think just for many things. And so it's been challenging knowing when to do the things I'm supposed to do, and so you pray about it, you think about it, and then you just you got to just make a decision and trust your gut, and hopefully that it's the right way. And if it's not, you recalibrate. Sent Ventures really, for me, it was a godsend because making these decisions, trying to figure things out. I can't do that with my fellow employees. I have a great leadership team, but even still, there's just stuff that's, I keep close to the chest, or I need to sort of talk about outside the organization. And Sent Ventures has been just incredible in that, and being able to provide really good other Catholic business leaders to have community with. Biggest benefit or takeaway I've gotten from Sent was during one of the sessions that I got to lead one of my strategy sessions, and I still deal a lot of, you call it false humility, right? Or people call it that, where it's like, oh no, not me, no, I don't know. And so, that bleeds out into many things and affects many things, having that like, woe is me mentality. And in one of the sessions, I forget who had mentioned it, but they basically are like, Rob, God put you in charge of this company right now. He goes, maybe in the future you're not going to be in charge of it. I don't, who knows what God, but right now God's put you in charge of this. So be the leader that God has asked you to be. And I was like, whoa, all right. It made me feel comfortable in my own shoes of like, okay, I could stop giving this false humility, right? It comes from good intention. We try to do it, try to like less of ourselves and all that stuff. But really, there's a danger in that. And so that was my biggest takeaway thus far. I've had a lot of really good takeaways from the Sent community, but that one's really stuck with me. And I feel like I try to live it and practice it every day. All right, how do I sum up this experience in one sentence? Well, it's worth it. It's worth it to join because if you're doing this type of work meaning you're running a business, you're an entrepreneur, you're doing something that, you're watching this video, or you're doing something new and different, and doing it by yourself without any community is very hard. It can be done. I did it for 14 years, but I definitely wish I had, people to bounce things off of. And what Scent brings, this is way more than sentence, I'm sorry, but it brings not just a community you can do this with, but other great leaders to listen to seminars and different stuff like that. So it's worth it. It's worth it.